Congratulations. You decided to make 2020 your year to get into transportation. So let's talk about the first phase, which will be your schooling. Ubiest of the tubiest, the best YouTube subscribers on the planet. That's you. And I'm 50 plus. So you finally made the decision to go ahead and get cranked off, right? So you're going to, you like my sweater? Look at it. So you guys decided to get into transportation 2020. Hopefully you're going to get it done like real soon and start the week of the 30th. And that means you're going to be in class doing New Year's, but come on, it's going to be sacrifice 1 year. The reason I'm telling you that is because you're going to be only a handful of people in your class, okay? And it'll kind of make things go a lot faster. So it could be pretty good for you. And I don't know, you may even be able to, depend on some trucking companies will have you roommate. And so you may have a roommate that week. And you may not have one because it's a short, small class or something. You never know, But that's neither here nor there. The thing is, if it's a smaller class, you get to go through it a little bit quicker. Okay? But I want to kind of talk to you a little bit about the school process and what you should do to prepare yourself for school. The first thing that I'm going to let you know about my experience when I went through school, and it was a year ago, a little over a year ago, and I went through a transportation company to get mine, and then I went to work for them when I was done, and that means you basically come out of pocket with nothing up front other than your daily meals. Other than that, you're if you go with a company like that, you don't go to a company school. For the most part, it's furnished for you. Okay, but your recruiter should send you information. Information is going to tell you what you need to bring, what's important for you to bring: Social Security card, just proof that you are legal to work in the United States. And if you don't have it, you were born in a different country or something, and if you did a residence card or green card, whatever it is, I don't know what you may need, because I was born right here in the wonderful United States of America, so I need nothing but my Social Security card. And but I do know that there was some who showed up didn't have everything they needed to show that they were legal residents or even legal to work in the United States, and got sent home. So that's a very important thing. Okay, so if you've got all that taken care of, cool. But your recruiter should give you a packet. The packet will say what all that you're going to need to bring with you to the class. I want to tell you, if I'm you, do like I did. Show up with your permit. Okay. The reason you show up with your permit, for one, you know that you can pass a DOT physical, because you got to get a DOT physical before you can go take the permit test at the DMV. So you got a little hurdle jump there. The next thing is that first week, they're going to cram a lot of stuff at you, okay? And you got to take all these tests. And, you can get tripped up. And if you don't pass those tests to get your certificate, your permits rather, then they're going to send you home. So you may as well get those taken care of before you show up. I mean, you might say, well, I'm cool, I can take it. I'll just show up and I'll go through their little class, and no big deal. you know, you just may have a bad day. You may have a bad second day. After that, you're done. But if at home you have a bad day, you just go home, wait the next day, go do it again. You see, I mean, or you can pace it out. You might say, okay, look, I had a bad day. I'm gonna wait a few days, study some more for a few days, then go take the test again. You have that option when you're at home, but you don't have that option up there. When you get to school, they got to go, man. Come on, let's go. You got to get her done, move on to the next one. Next phase, get it done, move on to the next phase, get it done, get your permit test, your license test done, and you're out, go burn some fuel. 3 weeks, done. Okay? So they don't have time for you to collect yourself and give yourself a fighting chance, okay? And just go ahead and do it. Go to the DMV and do it. Okay? It's not hard, and you can study it. Study CDL test prep. That's what I use. CDL test prep. And it was good. I mean, I had no problems. I blew through it. The questions are almost verbatim. You damn near can memorize the answers, go up there and go click, done. Don't do that. Read the questions, because some of them you click it, they read the same, but you got 2 different answers. And when you study, you're going to see that, okay? So definitely read the questions. But the point I'm making is when you take those kind of routes to kind of help things go a lot faster for you, it's easier for you, okay? So another thing to be prepared for, be prepared for a roommate. If you just believe that you cannot deal with a roommate for immediate or an immediate cure for that is to go back down to the desk and tell them that you're willing to pay out of your pocket the difference between a double room and a single room, and you can pay the difference. Okay. Here's a food for thought. Okay, everybody's crying about. All you do is look on YouTube. Just put in mentors on YouTube, and everybody who's a mentor is the devil. There is no such thing as a good mentor. That's what you were led to believe when you watch YouTube videos. Okay? The mentors are so horrible. Then I want you to look up the topic of school and, excuse the interruption, look up orientation and hotels and all those kind of things. And all you're going to get is a bunch of additional negative information about having to share a room, having a roommate. You hadn't even got to a mentor's truck and you already got a problem sleeping in a hotel room with a stranger. Imagine a mentor every month getting a brand new person in their truck with them that they don't know. But these are horrible people, right? They're welcoming you into their confinement there. And you don't even want anybody to be in a room with you doing school and orientation. So, I mean, just think about the thought process of that, and then quit listening to them negative ass YouTube videos. That's the next thing. Okay. You're going to get a roommate. You may as well. I mean, you're not going to be in that room very long with that person, hopefully. It's just a few hours you're awake after you get out of class. Not a big deal. Save your money because you're going to need it. If you don't have another source of income, you're going to need that money when you get out of the school and go with your mentor. Okay, because the pay is so-so. It's decent, but it's more than you're going to get when you're in school because most trucking companies do not pay for school. Okay, I would suggest to bring roughly 4 or 5 changes of clothes. Okay, and then some laundry pods or something to wash your clothes with, because you can wash clothes at the hotel. Okay, so you don't have to bring, 5 pieces of luggage. Okay, you need to also find out whether or not you're going to go home before you get on the trainer's truck out of school. Okay, because if you're not gonna go home, you don't want to overpack because you cannot take all of that stuff on a mentor's truck. If you're also not going to come home, do not take hard luggage. You want duffel bags. You want to take you want to take luggage that will collapse upon itself or something. It needs to take a small amount of space because you're going to get the top bunk when you get in on your mentor's truck. That's how it works. That's industry standards. How it works. Okay. All right. So just keep an open mind when you get into school. Okay. These folks that are teaching these classes, road and backing and all that kind of stuff, man, they don't always have the fondest of demeanors. Okay. And you all got to remember, you're not there for the long haul. You're only there for a short period of time. You need to go there and get what you're going to get. You need that CDL, get it and get gone. But don't let these people slow you down. Don't let them bog you down. Don't let them threaten you. Don't let them talk crazy to you. You know, just they are there because you know, reasons they don't want you to know or they won't admit. Because certainly they can make a shitload more money than that out burning fuel, but they're not. They're out there in that yard teaching you how to drive that truck. Okay, so just smile and know who they are and move on. And hopefully that you don't have much of an issue with them, okay? Welcome to the world of trucking. Other than those things, you're gonna need proper footwear. And all of these things should be in a little package that you're gonna get from your recruiter. You're not gonna go to trucking school wearing shorts. Okay, that's not a good idea. If they let you get away with it, let you get away with it. But you need to wear some jeans or something that is full length pants and gloves, a flashlight, and your shoes need to be closed-toed shoes. Some will recommend that and some even mandate that you wear steel-toed shoes with ankle coverage, but all that'll be in that form. And you need to check that out when your recruiter sends you that little bit of information. Okay, but I'm making another video on things to pack, and up here I'm gonna put a little video for you guys to go after. And that one is going to have a little package that you can get if you choose to go with like I did. I went to Swift, and you can buy a little package, and the package has a lot of things you're gonna need once you go solo. And some of that stuff you can use while you're on the mentor's truck. It's not going to help you while you're in school because you're not going to get it till you're a hired employee. You're already done. Okay, but there's going to be some things up there, and I'll also put that in the next video when I talk about things to take on the mentor's truck. And the reason that we discuss a little bit of it right now is because a lot of these companies, once you're done with the school, you're going to go right to a mentor's truck. If you're lucky, all right? I wouldn't be surprised, okay? So don't get discouraged. I wouldn't be surprised that if you went through school, got your CDL, you was able to go home and then change that license, that temporary that you got to an actual license, okay? That is something that you really, 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 really want to do. You want to get that done, okay? Then it might be a week or 2 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks before you can even get scheduled with a mentor. Don't be surprised if that happens, okay? Don't get discouraged, okay? But it happens, and I would ask for a little bit of coin while you're waiting for that. A lot of them will. They'll pay you while you wait to get on that mentor's truck, okay? They don't want you to run off. You got a CDL. They don't want you to run off and go join the company. Okay, so keep those things in mind. So if you were planning on going straight to a mentor's truck, pack for school, same way you're going to pack to get on that mentor's truck. That's basically what I'm trying to tell you. Because that's what you're going to take. Unless you're going to, leave some of your clothes at the hotel, for somebody else to have. I don't know. You don't want to waste all that stuff. So what we're going to do is, in the next video, when I talk about the stuff to take on a mentor's truck, that's what you want to take to school, okay? It's damn near the same thing. You may as well get used to living on, 3-4 changes of clothes. That's all you really need, okay? And for the most part, once you just think about it like this, you get running, man. You're gonna go to a shipper. Once you get so low, you're gonna go to a shipper. You're gonna pick up a load. That load may have 600, 700, 800 miles on it, 2,000 miles on it. I don't know, but you're gonna hook up to that trailer. Do your pre-trip on it and start burning fuel. You're sitting in an air-conditioned truck, rolling down the road. It's not like you're getting all nasty, sweaty, waddling in the mud and all that sort of stuff. So this isn't a job that, per se, you're going to get just filthy, stink, nasty, dirty every day. And you're not going to take a shower every day, too, by the way. But you can change clothes a little bit more often. And, you can take your horse bath in the truck, that, or you go take a shower in the truck stop and whatnot. The bottom line is, your clothes aren't going to get that nasty, and you probably end up wearing them twice before you wash them. If you got 3 changes of clothes, you take through 6 days before you need to wash, okay? And then do that. You're not going to wash extra regular because it's going to cost you about $8 or so to wash all your clothes at the truck stop. And then, man, if you can find a laundromat, find a laundromat, man. Because a lot of these truck stops, they have wash machines, man, but the cycles ain't long enough or something. But it just don't seem like your clothes get clean when you wash them there, And you use high-end laundry detergent, and it just don't seem like it cuts the mustard, So that's just a horse of a different color. But again, you're just not going to need a whole lot of clothes. So practice living in the school the same way you're going to live in a truck. You're only going to need a few changes of clothes, okay? An open mind. And read the material that she give you and show up with a permit. You're going to thank me for that. You may say, man, 50, you had me take these permit tests, and now I got my permit, and I still got to sit through the permit class, even though I already got my permit. Yeah, maybe you do. Maybe you do, but don't be mad. Don't be mad. When half that class fail, and you got yours, then you can comment and say thank you for giving me that good advice. You don't have to go take the test again. You just sit through the class. But you don't have to go take the test again because you already got yours. You straight. You ready to go drive. They got to go get theirs. Everybody else in the class, okay? So this wasn't long. This wasn't hard. There wasn't a whole lot of information. But basically, I got on here to show off my sweater, man. It's my ugly sweater, Christmas sweater. By the way, do you say holidays or Christmas? I hope you say Christmas. I hope you're not wussy enough that you think you're going to offend every person that come in front of you if you say the word Christmas. You can say Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Ramadan, Ramashah, whatever it is. Whatever it is. Why we can't just say what stuff is, I don't get it. Why you got to be scared to say Christmas? I'm not scared to say Christmas. And I hope you're not scared to say Christmas. Anyway, Merry Christmas. Deliver undistracted. Here's your boop, and get started in CDL school. Come get your license and burn some fuel with me. Here we go. Your boop. Boop.